Hey guys, it's Whitney, and today we're going to be talking about the Morphe 39A Dare to Create limited edition palette. If you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so the first thing I did is I went in with the shade Forever, which is this dark shade all the way over here on the end. That guy right there. Put him directly on the outer edges. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this Eco Tools brush right here. And it is the blending side. It's a double side one that I got from Walmart. And we are going to dip into the shade, this pink shade right here, called Create. And that's going to be my crease shade. I'm going to put that directly in the crease. I don't want it any higher in the crease, just directly in the crease, like such. And I already have my base down. I have on matte paint pot, soft ochre paint pot today. And the reason I keep looking down is because finally connected my laptop to my camera. So I'm trying to work that out. I'm going to keep throwing that down in here. And whenever you don't put a powder over your eye, it is harder to blend out with some brushes. This being one of them, this brush right here. And I'm going to bring this guy just a little bit down in front of the first shade that I put down. I'm going to do that. You all might hear my cats outside because the neighbors are shooting off fireworks and they're very afraid of fireworks. So they might start beating at the door to come in and be with me, which I apologize about that in advance if they do. Okay, so after we have that blended out under both eyes, we are going to go in and pick up this shade on the end right here. And he is called Sculpt. And I know you guys are thinking it's a little dark, but this is going to be a very blown out type look. It's going to be fun. And I have a Morphe 518 brush that I'm using. And I'm going to dip that in. Got some right here. Tap that off. And I'm going to place it on the edge. And the way I have my eyeshadow is the first color that I put down, it's far out, but the pink, I brought it even farther out and cut it down on the edges. And then with this, I'm going to do it even a little bit farther out. So it's going to be a gradient. I'm just going to start blending that guy on. And of course, since I already did my makeup, my base makeup, I put down a lot of Laura Mercier setting powder on my face to help blend, to help catch all the color, because I knew that I did not want to do the normal green and blue look that everybody else does with this palette. Which is the same reason I bought the palette, was for the greens and the blues, you know? Okay, you guys, and then after that's done, we're going to find ourselves a flat shader brush to use. And I'm going to use this one that I got in a palette that I got for Christmas from one of my best friends. And what we need to do is we need to get some setting spray. I have my setting spray now. I'm going to take my brush, the flat end on this one. It doesn't matter as long as it's a packing brush, which you have. And we're going to dip into the color. We're going to dip into the color Artistic, which is this shade right here. I'm going to pick that up with my shader brush. Pick. I have it on my brush. And I'm going to spray the brush some, and then I'm going to start packing it. And I do not want to cover any of the first cranberry shade we laid down on the edge. We don't want to cover any of that. So we just want to keep packing that guy. All the way across the lid into the inner corner, because this palette really doesn't have a shade to highlight the brow bone or to highlight the inner corner. So pretty much any look you do with it is going to be a very dark brown look. So this is going to be the only shimmer we put down. And then whatever highlight you use, that's what you can use for your inner corner and your brow bone. So like I said, we want to be careful not to touch any of the cranberry on the edge. So I'm just going to kind of evenly drag that over it like such. And I know a lot of people like Morphe eyeshadows, but the shimmers for me, even when I wet them or use NYX glitter glue, they're not that vibrant to me or for me. Alright you guys, and now that we have that on, I'm going to go off camera and do liner, mascara, lashes, wipe this bake off, and finish my face. And I'll zoom you guys out and we'll talk about the palette and the look. Okay, so I just put liner on my upper waterline in my lash line. And we'll go ahead and we'll finish off the lower lash line now. So I'm going to take a brush that looks about like this. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's like a flat packer brush almost. And the first color I'm going to pick up is going to be, and you can't go super dark like you did on the top. So the first shade that I want to pick up will be a mixture of, well, if I can get it in the cameras, sorry guys. It's going to be this color and this color. And I'm just going to mix those two together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this under my lash line. I'm going to take a different brush, guys. This is like one of the hardest issues. It's like one of the hardest decisions of my life, you would think, trying to find a brush to do this with. It almost feels that way, though. Oh my god, why can I not find a brush that I want to use to do this? I'm going to go with this cheap little eBay brush that I found. And I'm just going to pick up those same two shades. Pack those on the brush and just start blending it. And you want to make sure that you bring it all the way out. Dip, dip, dip. Knock it off. And I'm sorry if you guys hear fireworks outside. Our neighbors are shooting off fireworks right now. So I do apologize about that. Okay, so the next what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into a very tiny brush. Almost like a liner brush, if you will. I'm trying to find that Eco Tools one that I used earlier. Here we go. And this one's like a liner side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this orange shade, right? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to get this orange shade right here. I'm going to dip into that, knock that off, and run that into my lower lash line. Make sure to always connect it to the inner part of your eye. And I'm not going to drag it all the way over. Probably about 2/3 of the way is how far that you want to drag it over. So there we go. And this just makes the eye look just a little bit more fun. But it doesn't do anything too major, you know? Okay, and now I'll be back with my mascara and bottom liner done. Alright, you guys, and we are now done with using the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. I like this palette a whole lot. In conclusion, I bought it for the greens because I really wanted that deep olive green, army green look, and I use it for that. But I also really started dabbling into these browns, this whole entire top row up here. And if you guys want to see a different look with it, just let me know, because I love to play with color and I love doing different looks. And if you guys are wondering about anything I have on my face, just let me know. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. And if you don't care, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And again, thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye.